Hey everybody, it's me again, Lapuzan, and today we are doing a reaction video for Frieren, episode 6, The Hero of the Village. Just to recap the last episode, we finally met Stark the Warrior. According to Eisen, who is the one that trains Stark, he's very much like himself in that Eisen and Stark ran away from their villages when they were attacked by demons. So it's kind of like they have a shared, not necessarily a shared history, but they have similar histories with each other. So it's kind of like Eisen sees himself in Stark, so he believes that Stark can become as strong as him. And since Frieren sees a good warrior in Eisen, and since they have a shared history, Stark must be a good warrior. And we did see some of his feats in the last episode. He scared away the dragon. We're not sure exactly how he did that. I believe that Stark has the potential and the dragon kind of sees it, so it's kind of scared of him. It could be the case, I'm not exactly sure. But then we did see Stark starts carving out the cliff. So that's really impressive. So there is a reason to believe that that is the case, that the dragon is scared of Stark. Not necessarily scared, but sees him as a threat. So that may be why the dragon doesn't attack the village while Stark is in the village. And of course, Frieren's trying to recruit Stark because they need a frontline fighter. Unfortunately, Frieren and Fern are just mages. They're backline fighters, unfortunately, so they can't do frontline work. So, Eisen would be the logical choice, obviously. And then we end off the episode with that. So now we're going to find out how they're going to fight the dragon and if they're going to team up. They are going to team up based on us seeing Stark in the intro. So yeah, we're going to see that. Anyways, let's go ahead and start this episode here. Episode 6, The Hero of the Village. And let us start. Wonder why. Hmm. To give them hope. But why though? Why doesn't it feel like it? Hmm. Oh. Wonder why. Wonder what he did to piss his master off. I'm sure he's around somewhere. Maybe he'll come in the last minute. Huh? Yeah, there he is. Like his first actual combat with something big. Or something strong, I should say. Mm. Yeah. Here we go. Yeah. Yeah, it must know that Stark is a threat. Hmm. Really? So he hit him for no reason? Why though? Because he has a lot of potential? This is so cool. Is he gonna be a warrior to surpass his master? He defeated it. Oh, he defeated it! He didn't even need Frieren's help. So the dragon was cautious of Stark, because he knew that... Well, I don't know if the dragon knew that it would be defeated, but he knew he was a threat. Hmm. I don't know if that's possible. Yeah, he's doing his job. Yeah, they're looking at it from their human lifespan, whereas Freeman's like, we could wait like 10 years or something for it to open up. Oh right, flying magic. I thought he was gonna jump over. Makes sense. Hmm. I feel like Frieren is trying to think of a way through too. That's why we see her off screen. She did mention she's going like to the magic shops, but I feel like she is thinking of trying to think of something. Is he? I guess we'll find out. Oh boy. All right, he's showing off his injury. Hmm? Wait, what?
どういうことですか？ここ、いい景色だろ。北側がよく見える。小さい頃、師匠に連れられてここに来た。
Doesn't have a lot of time. I wonder what that means. Does he have like a sickness or something?
どんな旅だったんだ、師匠。聞きたいか。あの時、俺たちは普段は自分のことを何も話さないくせに勇者一行の冒険を楽しそうに語ったんだ。師匠は長い人生の中のたった10年の冒険を何よりも大切にしていた。
Hmm.
きっとフリーレンだってそうなんだろう。どうでしょうか。師匠はもう旅ができるような年じゃない。そんな師匠が俺を連れてけってお前たちに言ったんだ。だから俺はよ、師匠の代わりにくだらなくて楽しい旅をたくさん経験して土産話。
Oh, so it's not him, it's his master. Hmm?
フリーレン様、こんなところで何をやっているんですか？静かにして。追われてるんだよ。
Oh? Right, that guard did see Frieren when they tried to ask for the checkpoint, about the checkpoint.
知らないよ。私はただ魔法店をはしごしていただけで。
Hello. Ah. Are they gonna ask her about something? A request, possibly? Hmm.
いや、気にしてないよ。この人は衛兵の仕事をしただけだし、私も全く急いでなくて、むしろのんびり。また北側へ旅立つおつもりなのですね。北側諸国は今、魔王軍の残党との紛争。
Ah, since she's a hero, they're probably gonna let her through.
その志、またやりゆるごとし。北側諸国の民も喜ぶことでしょう。関所はご自由にお通りください。
Just like that.
俺は見れてよかったって思っているぜ。
Damn. A hero's departure.
師匠もこんな感じで北側に旅立ったんだな。
Are we gonna see that? Oh, yep. Oh, it is.
そうだね。はあ、魔法の剣。まだ言ってる。大変だったんだぞ、あれからいろいろ。
Alright, that was episode 6, The Hero of the Village. So Stark was able to solo the dragon. They didn't need Frieren after all to finish off the dragon. Frieren does say that the dragon is a smart creature, so it knew that Stark was a threat. Whether it knew that it was able to, if Stark was able to defeat him or not, I'm not sure, but it knew he was a threat. The battle sequence was awesome for that fight as well. So the Stark versus the dragon fight, that was a pretty awesome sequence. Short though, but it seems Stark was really powerful. And Stark really did underestimate how strong he was. So I'm kind of wondering, how strong is he really? Where does his limits go? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. And Aizen was able to see his potential as well, because I think their final memories of each other was that Aizen punched him, but I think it was a reflex of like, because they did mention how Aizen before battle is usually afraid, so he kind of steals his resolve and attacks or something like that. So I think this is the case where he reflexively punched him because of that, because he did say that he was afraid of Stark, I guess sensing his potential. And there is a lot of parallels between Aizen and Stark. Like, they have the shakes before battle. They're afraid a bit before battle. They have to steal their resolve. They have similar pasts where they ran away from their villages because it was attacked by, I think both their villages were attacked by demons. I'm kind of wondering if Stark is a warrior to surpass Aizen. It's starting to feel like that. Whether he's going to surpass him or equate him, I feel like he's going to surpass him. I feel like it. And then Stark does want to finish his journey, not because he's in a rush to do so, more like he wants to do it before his master passes away, Aizen passes away, so he can tell him stories like Aizen did for him when he was a kid. And because he said that Aizen told him stories about his 10-year journey. And I think that's the only stories he ever told him. He never told him anything else about his past, just about the 10-year journey. So I think Stark wants to do that too. Like, tell him about his journey. I feel like this is going to be less than 10 years. But yeah, Stark does want to tell him about that journey before he passes away. And like I said before, we don't know the lifespan exactly. As the viewer, we don't know the lifespan of the dwarves yet. So I'm kind of wondering how long dwarves live. It feels like they don't live as long as elves. I don't know if there's any other long life species in this world. The only ones we've seen so far are the elves and the dwarves, based off Aizen and Frieren. We haven't seen any other elves or dwarves yet in the series, but I feel like we're going to see more later on. Especially the elf portion, because in the intro we see another elf. And then when they got to the checkpoint, it feels like Frieren could have gotten past the gate if she just mentioned if she was Frieren. I guess because of her reputation, but she doesn't seem the type to like brag about it or like use it to hold against somebody, or abusing her title as what I'm trying to say. It feels like she's just a go for the flow type of person. Maybe because she thinks it's a small part of her life that she doesn't think it's such a big deal. Maybe that's why she doesn't like say, oh, I was part of the hero's party, please let me pass, or something like that. Yeah, it's probably because she thinks it's just a small part of her life. Because like she mentioned before in previous episodes, it's like not even 1/10 of her life, that 10-year journey. And it seemed like she was looking forward to spending that time researching magic instead of continuing the journey. I don't think it's because she didn't want to continue the journey. I think it's just because it's like, oh, we have free time. Finally, we can do this. I don't think she's afraid of the journey. I think it's just that she wants that time to actually do some research. It looks like that they're going to continue their journey to the Northern Lands. They did mention that there's a bunch of conflict there, so we're probably going to see lots of battles ahead. They're probably going to resolve like certain villages or towns like problems. It just feels like there's going to be a lot of side quests that they have to accomplish. But yeah, I feel like that's what's going to happen in the next episode. They're going to help a town or a village again, resolve their issues. And then they did mention like the demon lords remnants are like still battling it out. I don't know, with each other or with the rest of humanity that's still in the Northern Lands. So that looks like that's another issue that they have to resolve as well. But yeah, that was episode 6, The Hero of the Village. If you like my reaction, please leave a like to help my channel out. Also, leave a comment down below if there's any details I have missed or misread. But also, please make sure there are no spoilers. Keep it within the episode and before the episode. And if you want to see more reactions from me, please hit that subscribe button for updates. Thank you for watching. Zon out. Bye-bye.